Howdy everyone, I have an important question to ask all of you. With a slight raise in the hand, how many of y'all own a social media account of some sort? That's right. Right now, 70% of the world's population owns or has owned a social media account, such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, etc. Social media has so many pros and cons that it have so many effects that are negative and positive. In today's speech, I would like to teach you about the positive and the negative ways that social media affects our everyday lives. Social media has affected me in so many positive and negative ways. Social media is the talk of the town everywhere you go. School, work, and even somewhere as simple as just a park. First, I would like to inform you on how social media affects us in a negative way. Everyone likes the bad news first. Second, I would like to inform you on how social media affects us in a positive way, the cherry on top. And lastly, I would like to inform you on why social media is affecting our lives and ways to weed out the bad. To start us off, I would like to show you how social media affects us in a negative way. The most important is cyberbullying. People have no filter when it comes to social media. People can express themselves in any way they feel without being worried about consequences. For instance, something embarrassing happens at school. Happens to a kid at school. Like he or she farts in the hallway or has some sort of embarrassing bodily function. The other kids will then go home and go straight to their social media accounts and start posting how they felt and using discriminative language towards that kid. Over half of adolescents and teens have been bullied online, and about that same number have engaged in cyberbullying. More than 1 in 3 young people have experienced cyber threats online. Over 25% of adolescents and teens have bullied repeatedly through their cell phones or internet, per cyberbullyingstatistics.com. Lastly, but not limited to, is you get an unnatural view on life. When you follow or like a certain thing, it shows you the very best of that thing. Like how a person's body should look, or how a person should dress, or even how a person should sound, or how a person should act a certain way. For instance, if you are wanting to get in better shape, you like or follow fitness-related subjects. Those social medias will then show off the very best of those people in fitness-wise. So you'll see ripped guys, girls that have absolutely no body fat. That is not healthy at all, and that tends to make people not eat and make people feel as if they should look like that, and that it's going to happen overnight when it will not happen like that. Now that I've showed you the negatives, I would like to inform you on the positives, aka the cherry on top. First, it connects families from everywhere. Families feel as if they are at every event now with the capabilities of social media. For instance, like a mom posts or does a Facebook Live video of her kids at a soccer game or at a football game. Any family member can join in on that and watch it as if they were sitting right there. Families can see their grandchildren's, cousins, nephews grow each and every day as if even if they were on the other side of the world. Families can even post replies and comments, responses to a video or a picture positively, either telling that they miss their kid, their grandchild, or they miss a certain relative, or that that picture you look beautiful in that picture, something like that. Second and lastly, it helps promote business. You can get your business out to a better audience. If you want certain people to use that business, you can just by simply tagging it or putting it in a certain filters on your post. You can also get your business out to a broader audience. Just posting it shows it to the people who follow you. If those people show another person, it doubles, and then if those people that show those people show another person, it doubles again. So before you know it, everyone knows about your business. In 2017, it was calculated that 90% of the U.S. businesses were using social media for marketing purposes. Now that we've seen both positive and negative, I would like to discuss you in ways it is affecting our everyday lives. As of 10 years ago, social media wasn't even in our vocabulary. By 2019, social media has changed how we live our lives every single day. No human that has a social media goes a day without looking at it. It is as if it is a resource required for them to live. Study shows that in the United States, an estimated 196 million people use social media in 2016. A number forecasted to exceed 260 million by 2021. It takes over our lives, making it less time for what's truly important. That is bettering yourselves and what makes you happy. Not getting totally ripped or having no body fat. Not dressing a certain way just to make you feel as if you're accepted. And finally, not doing certain things that don't make you happy. Today we have discussed the various negative and positive ways social media affects our lives. I have one and final question for you all. After seeing the negatives and the positives, are your outlooks on social media different now? If so, well, hopefully it is the very best way possible, and social media will have more positive and less negative impacts on your life.